I have a fugitive matter.
Okay.
So Ronnie Lewis is on docket today, Judge. Even though he's from here, apparently got stopped by a state trooper for a matter out of Louisiana. He missed his arraignment date.
What you're about to see is one of those courtroom sessions where everything hits at once. A fugitive warrant out of Louisiana, a defendant with multiple past cases, and a judge who's already tired of giving second chances. Before the defendant even steps into the room, the tension is already building. The prosecutor wants no bond, the defense is scrambling to argue for release, and the judge knows this man's history all too well. And when he finally brings the defendant out, things go from routine to explosive fast. Stay locked in. This hearing spirals into a debate about safety, flight risk, and whether the system has run out of patience.
He didn't do that.
Guys, do you mind bringing out Mr. Lewis? So just hold on. Let's bring him out so he can, because it's only fair that he gets to hear this.
Like I heard somebody.
You know I love you.
Yeah, no, I understand, Judge. You gotta do your job.
This is a third. How many fugitive cases this dude had?
I've seen two prior ones here, Judge.
I remember one out of California. We got that taken care of. I think that matter was disposed of. Might have been dismissed. I wasn't on it, but now we obviously have this one out of Opelousas for, I think it's possession of marijuana and
Here's a single officer possession from methazine and then money derived from drug sales.
thorough money laundering case.
He also had a prior fugitive for a robbery case on.
It should show one.
Oh, that was the other one. Yes.
How you doing? Lewis, you know, I'm bringing you out here now because we're talking about you, and it's only fair that you get to hear what we're talking about.
Sir.
I will tell you that nothing in life makes me more unhappy than having to keep someone in custody. I don't like to put people in jail. I don't get off on it. There are a lot of judges that do, you know? I don't like it. And if I can keep someone out, then I try, you know, because jail sucks. But some people get it and just some people don't get it, you know? And while I really don't know you, the way I get to know you is how you are on paper, because that really tells me who you are. Are you a nice guy? Are you a danger to the community? Do you hopscotch criminality with the states like you're playing hopscotch? Not anymore.
Yeah, all this been.
And look, I don't want you to say anything because I know that you're going to tell me it's little bunnies jumping in the woods, right? It's little rainbows and gumdrops and this, but this is the third fugitive case we had. I will tell you that I absolutely love your lawyer. I mean, but with a third fugitive case,
Take care.
not only that, you have an open robbery. You done now just picked up a burglar of a motor vehicle here, they filed it today.
Yes, sir. As a result of being in custody, it was a case from January, but we just filed today. We did get a bond on that, but
You scare me. You really, really do. You know, you look young too. That's probably the worst part about this. I mean, what are you, like 26, 27 years old? You know, 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And that's just here. I really hope that it doesn't take a 50-year or a bullet.
This is the
to help
turning
you
point.
realize that
When a judge lays out 22 separate entries tied to
Can't-
one defendant,
can't keep
the
it up.
conversation changes
something's
instantly.
gonna happen, man.
Judges don't react to numbers. They
No.
react to patterns,
I
and this
can't.
pattern screams instability,
third.
missed obligations,
Hey,
and
you
risk
wanna say
stacked
something?
on
I'm happy
top
to
of
hear
risk.
you out.
The defense is trying to
I
highlight
would, Judge.
misunderstandings,
I
recall
do understand
requests,
the
and
court's
procedural
concern.
issues.
Obviously, it's something
But the
that,
judge is reading a
as the
lifetime of red
judge,
flags.
to take into
Viewers, think
consideration,
about
and
it.
you're right, this
Would you
is our
grant bond
third
to
time
someone
being
juggling
before
this
you.
many open cases?
Unfortunately,
Or would you
I
worry
do
you're
know
letting a
matters in
disaster walk out the
California,
door? This is exactly where the
have been
judge's
resolved,
frustration becomes
and,
fear, and
bond
fear is what
supposed
kills a
to
bond
ensure a
request.
person's appearance in court. Mr. Lewis has not had a problem with going to those states, appearing in court, coming back here as ordered by this court to show that he is handling his business. With this matter in Opelousas, this is a case that they just indicted. They sent the summons out. Apparently, he did not receive a summons. We had it on good authority yesterday that they were going to recall that and just reissue a new court date since it wasn't
If they do
arraigned.
that, then that lifts the hold.
Then, right, that solves
So-
everything.
I don't know if you can get over there and get them to say, hey, lift it, reissue it, because if that happens, the whole releases, you make bond on the BMV and then
Correct,
he needs to
correct.
do what he needs to do.
For the sake of, Judge, I would ask if the court would entertain a $30,000 bond, but if not, I do understand what my other alternative is, which might actually save him some money and do that, but I do want to be heard on that bond, and I would ask that bond be set at 30,000.
I can't. You scare me. And I tell you now, with me, I don't do it twice. It just, and now it's a third, just not, I can't. You scare me, Mr. Lewis, really. All I want in life, all I want are my streets to be safe. Every single day, someone's dying around here. But one, I can't.
Thank you, Judge.
So, yeah, I mean, has he waived? Has he refused?
Yes, he waived on the 25th.
Okay, so he's got 1 day credit. I will tell you this, the good news for you is that we have so many buses coming in from in and out of Louisiana that if you make bond on the BMV case, you'll probably be back in Louisiana within the next 3 days. So the only thing that needs to happen, the problem is now we're told because he's not made bond on his misdemeanor case because it just got filed.
It just got filed, Judge, and we're
Big
working on that
bond.
now.
That lifts the toll. And then I'm telling you, we have buses in Louisiana coming to pick up people 2 times a week. So he'll be out, look at his plate, unless you can get that whole lift.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I will also note that he has an investigative hold prisoner hold. Jay did talk to me earlier that I should be gone before April, the next April setting of the other cases, but that is also holding him on extradition until this date.
An investigative hold for what?
It's
The BMV?
investigative hold prisoner. I don't know what it is off the top of my
So
head.
HPD has a hold on him for some reason. I have no idea. I've seen this maybe one time. It says literally investigative hold prisoner by HPD.
Okay.
have
They
no
only
idea.
got a certain amount of time. They gotta either make, S to get off the pot. So we'll deal
I don't
with
know.
that.
I mean, your best bet, talk to Day because he'll tell you more what that means because I just don't know.
Okay.
He's already waived, so that part's done. Try to get the bond upstairs and then that way we can get.
Okay. Thank you, Judge. I'm gonna go in the back.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
I have Mr. Jones back on docket. He did his T-Raz.
Jones, which Jones? I don't-
Joshua Jones.
Oh, okay.
The T-Raz came back. I think they recommended outpatient treatment. I believe so.
Yes.
The T-Raz.
Okay.
They recommended outpatient with 2 open DWI.
They recommended our.
Okay, so I'm gonna do it because I told you I would do whatever they do. But if he mucks it up, he's going into an inpatient. That'll be used as a sanction.
Okay. Will you take a year probation?
What do you think, State?
I'm sorry, I don't have.
This is Jones, Joshua Jones. He has 2 open DWIs. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I couldn't find that. They were used to repeat.
I think 2 years is appropriate so that we know.
Judge, you know what spot that puts me in. We can go to trial and get the same thing.
Okay. On 2? 15 months.
Okay, that's.
I'll talk to him.
It'll still be under. All
But
right, sounds good.
I don't know. He's gonna get tested a lot,
Yeah,
you know,
I will.
he's using.
I guess.
Judge, I feel the assessments that have been going to Essex is a new book.
What is the violation?
Alcohol and weed. I have done everything in my power to try to keep you out of custody. You have two open DWIs. I was now going to grant the fact that you had negotiated an intensive outpatient treatment. You now are testing positive for alcohol and marijuana while you're on bond for this case. And I have told you repeatedly that you are at no tolerance, Mr. Jones.
I don't do drugs. Period and point blank.
I have here,
Don't say anything. Can I get a copy of the bond violations before we discuss
Is it
it?
impending?
it's, yeah, it's in ready for judge.
I don't know why it's not cool.
March 13th, the results were confirmed by the lab for alcohol and THC. Oh, wait. Joshua Dante Jones, right? Joshua Dante Jones?
It just.
This has got, I don't know, something's wrong here.
I'm not understanding. I'm not saying.
Something's wrong. Ow. We need to put pretrial services on probation, man.
I'm not sure.
I mean, it says here, Mr.
What we
Jones,
just watched is exactly how unpredictable courtroom work can be. One defendant facing fugitive warrants, another managing DWI probation issues, and later a complicated extradition case tied to international travel and nearly $750,000 in alleged theft. Through every case, the judge kept the same formula: be fair, be firm, and protect the community. Some defendants walked out with strict conditions, others walked out with warnings, and some didn't walk out at all. If you found today's breakdown as intense as the courtroom itself, hit the like button, drop your thoughts below, and subscribe for more deep dive legal commentary. More cases, more drama, and more real-world lessons coming your way.
I want to apologize for getting mad at you. I had the wrong person, so it wasn't you. So I'm sorry for raising my voice and getting upset with you. And the reason I got so upset was because you have two open DWIs. It's serious business. It's not a, and so if I see someone that has those kind of cases that are open and then they start having more violations, that really tells me that there's a problem, which is not your case. I mean, I haven't seen any violations, which I'm hoping it stays that way. The idea is that you learn something when you get here, so you leave better than you came, because the last thing we want is for you to become a statistic. We have enough of that. We don't want any more. We don't want any more death on our streets. That's exactly what we're trying to prevent. And everything